All right, Big Sean's Detroit 2 is expected to be the #1 album in the country next week. I think Taylor Swift had a 6 or 7 week run. Now that's changed. Now it was projected that he would sell 125,000 or stream 125,000 copies. He did 111,000. Obviously, we know technology has changed the way music is being pretty much consumed or pretty much purchased. I mean, I think the first real one was, the bootleggers, LimeWire, FrostWire, BearShare. I mean, I seen them all, and now, it's just so easy to get music that, it's harder for them to sell physical copies. Now, physical copies become obsolete because you look at most of the modern cars, probably above 15, 16, 17, they no longer even come with CD players. So now they come with aux cords minimum and Bluetooth now. So it's a little bit harder to listen to CDs, top shelf systems just coming with Bluetooth, no more CD players and stuff of that nature. So right now, the industry is still dealing with a problem in streams, and Tidal and Spotify and Amazon Music. They are the way to go. And obviously Tidal, and I have to do a stream on this, Tidal plays the artist more. More than all of them. YouTube is the cheapest paying for artists, but let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I also believe that YouTube streams go towards album streams now. So YouTube, usually when you get, before we talk about the album and the sales, usually when you have a popular product that has no real opposition, no real op, they can strong arm the competition. They can strong arm musicians and say, well, we got the most traffic here. Where else you gonna go and get more traffic than YouTube? Not Spotify, not Tidal, not Twitch, not Vimeo, whatever the little place called. You're not gonna get that. So when you corner the market and you don't have no real opposition, no competitors, YouTube can do what they want and pay what they want. Now, if somebody come to YouTube and they make a real threat as a competitor, now YouTube gonna be like, you know what? All right, we willing to listen. But until then, we not sitting at the table and we not hashing shit out. We #1 and it ain't no close #2, but it's good. The original Detroit album, a lot of people thought he should have made that into an album, and that was a great mixtape, one of the better ones that I heard. They go up there with Cushion Orange Juice, Taylor Alderdice. It's a lot of really good mixtapes over the course of time. Trapper Die came in, The Snowman, The Movie by Gucci Mane. Just some of my favorite ones, that I've heard. You keep going on and on. So it was up there as one of the more prominent mixtape, platinum standards mixtape, that I heard. So, Detroit 2, I still ain't heard it yet, but I'm going to have to blast it. But usually when the gyms were open, they just open back up here, I would listen to albums, and then I would be on the road all the time when, the economy and everything before the corona was going. And that's how I would hear an album. And then sometimes I would sit at home and I'd be like, all right, I'll listen to an album, my Skull Crusher, my Crusher Heshes 2.0s, whatever they call it. They got maximum bass, and I'm like, okay, that's a dope album. Or you know what, I'm gonna listen to it again, or it ain't so dope. So I ain't really got a chance to do that yet, but it's the #1 album in the country come next week. 111,000 streams. It's good for Big Sean. He said him and Jhené Aiko lost a baby. He been going through mental stress, depression, and it seemed like him and Kendrick Lamar buried the hatchet. Which, to be honest, people would probably say Kendrick could kill him, but Big Sean gonna hold his own. Lyrically, Big Sean can hold his own. He one of the few dudes that got lyrics. You got to put him up there with J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, Joey Badass. Hopefully I don't forget nobody. Jordan Lucas a cornball, so he don't get no love over here. But you got to put him up there with the real spitters. You know what I'm saying? He in that category, and they look even better, and they look even more shinier today because ain't no real spitters left in the game. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too many. Everybody is mumble rapping and singing and using auto-tune. People call Jay-Z the GOAT, but if Tupac said ain't no more auto-tune, or Biggie, Biggie killed somebody's career with one line. He killed Kwame's career with no line. With one line, excuse me. So Jay-Z made a song about death with auto-tune, and when he made it, auto-tune went through the roof. So how he the GOAT? Like I said, Drake and Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne has bigger influence than Jay-Z ever had on the rap game. So, at the end of the day, Sean got his own style. It ain't too often that you see most rappers come with their own style. So, today everybody sound like Future, sound like T-Pain or something of that nature, Fetty Wap, whatever you want to say. But congratulations from a Detroit boy to another Detroit man. Shout out to Big Sean, #1 album. They got to feel good. So A lot of people say Dark Sky Paradise was still better, but how can you say that when you had years to listen to that album? You cannot make a solid album review off of 1 or 2 listens. I got to listen to it 4 or 5 times before I can critique it, and still 2 months later I might still find songs that I like. So people giving immediate album reviews off of 1 listen don't even take their opinions seriously. I wouldn't even take their channel seriously. So y'all know what it is. Check out our music entertainment playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest, or you just got a YouTube question. You just want to chop it up on a personal level. Hit me up. Twitter's the fastest way. Want to make a donation? Cash App is CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.